watching ABC 7 with forecaster Wendy Ross. This is ABC 7 weather.
Well, we've been seeing those showers developing throughout the evening hours into the early part of the nighttime, but those are now beginning to die down, as you can see, and we're just left with a couple of showers up here in Hardee County across the northwest or southwestern sections of that county. Nothing else happening here from Port Charlotte all the way up through Manatee County. Things are fairly quiet right now, and we will see these showers coming to an end by midnight, so we're not expecting to see any lingering showers throughout the nighttime hours. As a matter of fact, what we have right now are temperatures that are mostly in the upper 70s, and we're going to continue to see those temperatures dropping throughout the evening. 78 degrees right now. Those winds are coming in out of the east-northeast at around 8 miles per hour. Dew point humidity levels are relatively high right now. And as you can see, around the southeast, we've been watching some showers developing in advance of a system that's across the southeastern United States. We've seen some rough weather moving in over portions of Kentucky and also Tennessee. Those showers are going to stay to the north and not affect the state of Florida. And the showers that we're seeing around the state today tonight are going to be coming to an end. 87 degrees was our daytime high after an overnight low of 72. However, if you were east of I-75, you saw your temperatures in the low 90s for daytime highs today. And right now, across the entire state, most of our readings are in the 70s and 80s under fair skies. Today, we had an official amount of rain that was measurable, 37/100ths of an inch, so that was great news. And we've brought our totals now to over 6.5 inches of rain for the month, bringing our yearly totals to over 16 inches. So we are moving in the right direction, and that trend is going to continue. As you notice through our rain forecast totals, we'll see the heaviest rain still falling across the central part of the state. Along the coastal sections, we'll probably see 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 inch of rain, and this could occur each and every day. That's what we're likely to see, with a 40% chance of rain in our forecast. Now, other parts of the country have been getting socked with rain, 10 inches of it falling over Austin and Houston, Texas, where they've had terrible flooding conditions taking place, and that is being brought in by a low-pressure system that has been very persistent here. As that low sinks down into the Gulf of Mexico, there's the likelihood for more rain to fall across the southeastern sections of Texas and into Louisiana for tomorrow, so they're on the lookout for some continued problems there. In the meantime, we're also looking at some rough weather across the Ohio Valley and portions of the Northeast with severe thunderstorm warnings. That's in the yellow boxes that you see. This is also true across portions of Montana, throughout Colorado and Wyoming. They're also starting to see some of the same things, and it has been wet as well across the Bahamas. Nothing tropical in nature, but we are watching this widespread area of rain showers persisting, and as that whole system moves to the west, we'll continue to see wet weather across the Bahamas. In the meantime, another area right here across the Lesser Antilles, none of this is showing any signs of formation or development. It's just areas of wet weather that are being brought in by tropical waves. And for tomorrow, we're looking at winds that will be out of the northeast and then shift and come in out of the northwest during the afternoon hours, 5 to 10 knot, seas 1 to 2 feet with a light chop. And we're also going to be seeing our showers coming to an end beginning tonight after midnight. We're also looking at our 5-day, 7-day forecast at 90 degrees on every single day. We'll be right back.
You're watching ABC 7 with sports director Kevin Nagandi. This is ABC 7 Sports.
Double Rays prospect.
Yes. It hasn't been a good couple of months for them.
He's been on the bench a while.
Yeah, some time to think about it. Let's hope he learned his lesson. After serving a 50-game suspension for throwing his bat at a minor league umpire, the Rays' top prospect, Delman Young, was back in the lineup for the Durham Bulls tonight. Young went 1 for 4 and knocked in a run. Before the game, he talked about being a role model, and he was asked if he was sorry for the incident 2 months ago.
Yeah, well, I learned the lesson as soon as I did it, you know. At 50-game suspension, 10-game suspension, you know, I learned my lesson already, so I was just happy to be back on the ball field. I want to come out here and play baseball. I'm just going to come out here and have fun and just try to move on with it. You know, you can judge me how you want to judge me, but I'm going to come out here and live my own life.
You think you'll do something like that again?
No, I knew I was going to do it again after I did in the first place.
But are you expecting the home fans to support you, or?
It doesn't matter. They could do what they want. They want to, accept me back, or they want to, have their fun with me, So it doesn't really matter. I'm out here to play baseball.
All right, 3 days after he was claimed off waivers from the Royals, Riverview grad Kyle Snyder getting the chance to start for the Red Sox tonight at Fenway Park. The former first-round pick was an emergency starter against the Nationals. The second batter he faced went yard. Jose Vidro with the solo shot to right, but Snyder would strike out a career-high 6 batters and give up only 3 runs in 5 innings. He would get the win as Manny Ramirez provided the power. This ball leaves the park. The Red Sox win 6-3. As for the Yankees, Randy Johnson and company in Philly tonight, 1-0 in the 4th. The big unit gives up the double to Pat Burrell down the left field line. 2 runs come in, and the Phils take a 2-1 lead. 2 innings later, check out the big unit at the plate. He looks like he gets a single to center, but Abraham Nunez makes the stop and gets the out. The Yankees lose 4-2. Bronson Arroyo and the Reds facing the Mets at Shea tonight, tied at 1 in the 2nd. Arroyo pops out on the squeeze bunt attempt. Brandon Phillips comes in from 3rd. Now Duque has the ball and Phillips decides to have some fun. He knows he's out, but he makes it interesting and just waits around. Remember doing this in the yard, trying to fake the guy out and then you run around him? Of course, he understands that he's out. All right, Ken Griffey Jr. belted his 12th home run of the season at number 548 in his career. That ties him with Mike Schmidt for 11th all-time. Arroyo pitched a complete game. The Reds win 4-2. The Stanley Cup is staying in the Southeast Division. 2 years after the Lightning won the Cup, it's the Hurricanes' turn as they beat the Oilers in Game 7 of the finals tonight. Raleigh was ready and rocking for this one. The Canes got off to a fast start. Less than 90 seconds in, Aaron Ward gets it past traffic. 1-0 Carolina. Rookie Cam Ward was fantastic in the net for the Canes. The Edmonton native stopped 22 shots and gave up only 1 goal. 4 minutes into the second period, Frank Cabriolet with a laser on the power play. The Hurricanes would go on to win 3-1. Dirk Nowitzki was not happy about last night's finish against the Heat, and he took out his frustration on a few things. Today, the league fined Nowitzki for kicking that basketball $5,000, and then he goes into the tunnel and he went after a stationary bike, and then right before the locker room, he took out a light. Of course, it's the light's problem, the reason why the Mavs are down 3-2. The World Cup today. Spain looking for its 24th straight win and trying to advance into the round of 16. They faced Tunisia, and they were in some trouble early on. Tunisia's Minari made it a 1-0 game after 1 half, but Raul Gonzalez scored twice in the second half for Spain. They make the comeback and pick up the win 3-1. Love the pose. They make all the guys in the NFL look really bad with their celebrations.
Yeah,
the soccer guys have a lot of fun.
Yeah, lots of energy out there on the field. Thanks, Kevin.
Yep.
We'll be right back. Another chance of rain tomorrow, Wendy?
40% chance, and we're going to see that for the next 3 days. Then we get a lull, then we get more rain chances again. It's a good thing.
Yeah.
Good
Good
deal.
life.
Thanks for joining us tonight.
Nightline is next. Hope you have a great night.
Celebrate